Hi team, welcome to today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get started, I will remind you, please make sure to check in once we are finished today. You can do that just below the video player here. As well, please make use of the stretching video that is also available to you. Flexibility really is just as important as the workout itself. All right, so today's workout, we're going to do Tabata with a core focus. If you've never done Tabata before, the way this is going to work is we're going to do one exercise at a time, 20 seconds worth of work, 10 seconds worth of rest for 4 rounds for a total of 2 minutes. After that 2 minutes is finished, we're going to take a quick break, we'll grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. Everything is timed today, so you have complete freedom of weight and reps. If you want to take things faster with no weight, that's completely fine. Or if you want to take things a little bit slower, a bit more deliberate while using heavier weight, that's completely up to you. I'll show you how to do everything before we even do it. So, number 1, we're just going to start with regular crunches. I'll show you these things and then we will get started. So a regular crunch, you're going to lay down on your back, knees bent up towards the ceiling, just like this. From here, with your fingers behind your ears and your elbows nice and wide, you're just going to lift your shoulders up off the floor, squeezing your core at the top. You want a distance between your chin and your chest of either around 3 fingers, or if you can think of the size of a tennis ball. All right, you're gonna lift, squeezing those abs at the top, just like so. All right, less than 10 seconds here, team. We'll get started with our crunches. First round, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so lifting, squeezing those abs at the top, always keeping your elbows nice and wide out to the sides. That's going to stop you from collapsing forward and possibly putting any strain on your neck. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, whew, round 1 is done. Coming up on round 2 after our 10-second rest. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Remember, you can take things as slow or as fast as you'd like. All right. And 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right. Halfway through our crunches here, team. 2 more rounds left, and then we will move on. 3, 2, 1, and go. Excellent work, team. Keep going. Keep pushing. All right, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right, 1 more here, team. 1 more, and then we will take a break and move on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Excellent job, team. Taking things at your own pace. Don't feel like you need to keep up with me, especially if you feel like you're burning out. Oh, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right. Awesome work, team. I'm really feeling it. I hope you are too. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one, all right? All right, team, take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in and out. All right, moving on here, team. Our next exercise is going to be a leg exercise. We're going to do something called afterburners. I'll show you how to do this, and then we will get started. So, an afterburner is basically a lowered squat pulse. So we're going to do a regular squat. Feet slightly wider than your shoulders, toes pointed out at a bit of an angle. From there, you're going to hinge at your knees and your waist, keeping your weight in your heels. You're just going to squat down nice and low, but you're going to stay there and pulse up and down just like this. All right? 20-second rounds for that, just a little over 10 seconds here, and we will get started here, team. And just a pro tip, the faster that pulse, the tougher they're going to be for you. All right? 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, you want to keep that weight in your heels the whole time on the up and down. Awesome job, team. Whew. Stay with me. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right. Round 1 is done. Come right out of that squat position. And here we go. Back into round 2. 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Stay with me. Keep pushing. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right, shake it out if you need to here, team. 2 rounds done. We're coming up on round 3. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Round 3. Remember, you are filling these 20 seconds as best you can, all right? Oh, yeah, feeling this one now. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right, one final round here, team. One final 20 seconds, and then we will switch. 3, 2, 1, and go. Excellent job, team. Stay with me now. I'm gonna slow my pulse down a bit just because my legs are killing me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right. Awesome job, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water and then we'll move on to the next one, okay? Whew. Oh, all right. Take a deep breath with me here, team, and in and out. All right, moving on here, team, back to a core exercise because we are focusing on core today. We are going to do penguins. I will show you how to do these and then we will get started. Penguins are probably one of my favorites. We're gonna lay down on our backs, knees bent up towards the ceiling, again, just like we did with our regular crunches, all right? From there, we're gonna walk our feet nice and close to our bums, just like this. We're gonna put our arms out, kind of to the sides in a diagonal, just like this. From here, we're gonna lift our shoulders up off the floor, squeezing that core at the top, keeping that kind of tennis ball size between your chin and your chest. Then you're just going to swing side to side while keeping those shoulders up off the floor, trying to tap each of your feet, all right? We're just gonna swing side to side, back and forth, tapping those feet. Less than 10 seconds here, team, and we will get started with our round 1, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. And remember, you are filling all of these 20-second rounds as best you can, all right? Don't go too hard and then have yourself burn out after 2 rounds, all right? Take it nice and easy. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, round 1 is done. Coming up on round 2. Here, team, in 3, 2, 1, and go. So shoulders up off the floor as high as you can get them. Core squeezed at the top. We're just swinging side to side, tapping our feet. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right, awesome work, team. We're halfway through. Coming up on round 3. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Excellent job, team. Keep going. Keep swinging side to side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right. One final round of these, team. Then we will take another break and move on. 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome work, team. Stay with me now, 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right, excellent job, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one, okay? Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in, and out. All right, moving on here, team, to our upper bodies, we are going to do wide grip push-ups. I will show you how to do this thing as well as telling you about a modification, and then we will get started. So I say I'll tell you about a modification because this is a plank position on the floor. So if you do find that's really, really intense for you, feel free to stand up, lean against something like a wall, a set of stairs, a chair. Anything that's going to have you standing up taller is going to make this easier for you, all right? So that being said, we're going to get into a plank position on our hands. Now, this is called a wide grip push-up. So with a regular push-up, your hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. With a wide grip push-up, I want you to widen your hands at least a hand's width on either side. All right, from there, we're going to keep a nice straight line from our shoulder to our contact point with the floor. In this case, it's my knees. In this case, it's my toes. All right, no bums in the air. Bring those bums down nice and low. Core nice and tight. We're going to lower ourselves down 90 degrees and then push ourselves back up. All right, you want to keep your core nice and tight on this one because that's going to help with your form. We don't want your whole body collapsing down towards the floor. The only thing that really should be moving or hinging is your arms, okay? So, little under 10 seconds here, and we'll get started. Clock's in a funny spot. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. And remember, you're filling these 20 seconds as best you can, any way you want, all right? All right, excellent job, team. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, come right out of that plank position to give your shoulders that little bit of rest in between. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Keep going. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Again, come right out of that. Round 2 is done. Coming up on round 3. Here we go, team. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep that core nice and tight. Also, if you're starting on the floor and feel the need to move up against the wall, that's completely fine with me too. Awesome job, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, one more round here, team. One more, then we will move on. And 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going, team. 7, 5 seconds. Whew, almost done. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, that's it for that, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one. Whew. Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in and out. All right, moving on here, team. We are going to do something called Spider-Man crunches. I will show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So, this again is a plank position on the floor. That being said, if you need to lean against something to stand you up taller to make it easier, feel free to do that, okay? Because this is not a plank position, you can do from your knees. So basically your options are plank on the floor from your toes, which will be more intense than if you were on your knees, or you can lean up against something, okay? So getting into that plank position on our hands and our toes, just like this. Again, keeping that nice straight line from your shoulders to your contact point with the floor, which will be your toes. From here, we're gonna keep our cores nice and tight, and we're just gonna drive our knees up to its elbow on the same side, all right? Keep that core nice and tight for this. This is technically a plank position, so I want you really squeezing those abs nice and tight. Squeeze those abs, draw that belly button in just a little bit. Less than 10 seconds here, team. We will get started with our round one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Just switching knees side to side. All right, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, come straight out of that, again, out of that plank position to give yourself that rest in between. 3, 2, 1, and go. Excellent job, team. Stay with me now. All right, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, awesome work. Round 2 is done. Coming up on round 3. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember to keep that core nice and tight. Bum down nice and low. All right. No bums in the air. Try to get it down as low as you can. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, one more, team. Whew, one more, and then we will take a quick break, all right? 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 10 seconds there, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right, that is it, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we will move on to the next one, okay? Whew. Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. All right, moving on here, team. We are going to do something that's technically for your lower body, but it is going to feel like you are working a lot of your body. Now, this exercise, these are called table ups. These are kind of considered a moderate level exercise. So I will show you a modification for these if you do find that they are just a bit too intense for you. All right. So table ups, what we're going to do, we're going to sit down on our bums, knees bent out in front of us just like this. Then we are going to lean back on our hands just like so. I find personally, I am most comfortable with my fingers pointing away from my body, Kate, instead of pointing straight back. What we're going to do from here with our feet shoulder width apart, just like this, we're going to lift our hips up to the ceiling, squeezing our bums at the top, all right? So you're kind of forming a table with your body just like this. If you do find that's a bit too intense, say for your arms, what I want you to do is just turn it into a regular hip lift / glute bridge, all right? So laying on your back, knees bent up towards the ceiling, lifting your bum and squeezing it at the top like we will be doing for our table ups, okay? So less than 10 seconds here, team. We are going to get started. Please feel free to modify this however and whenever you need to, all right? 2, 1, and go. So lifting your bum, squeezing those glutes at the top. Awesome job, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, come straight out of that. Bring your arms forward while we rest. Coming up on round 2, 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Keep going. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, round 2 is done. Coming up on round 3, we are over halfway through now. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. Awesome work, team. Just lifting that bum as high as you can, squeezing it at the top. All right, 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, one more here, team. One more, and then we will take another break. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. Awesome job. Stay with me now. This is our final round. Get those hips up nice and high, squeezing that bum at the top. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, awesome work, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we'll move on to the next one, okay? Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in, and out. All right, moving on here, team. Back to a piece of core. We are going to do bike crunches. I'll show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So, bike crunch. What we're gonna do, we're gonna lay down on our backs with our knees bent up towards the ceiling to start, and I will show you a modification for this as well. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start with our opposite knee, touching its opposite elbow just like this, with your leg that isn't touching, being out nice and straight. From here, shoulders up off the floor, squeezing your core at the top. You're just gonna switch legs side to side, just like this. If you find it's a bit too intense, having one of your legs straight, keep both of your knees bent, and you can just switch them back and forth, tapping those opposites just like that. All right, less than 10 seconds here, team. We'll get started with round 1. 3, 2, 1, and go. And remember, you can take everything as fast or as slow as you'd like today, all right? Awesome work, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, come right out of that formation while we rest and wait for round 2, 3, 2, 1. All right, go. Awesome job, team. You kind of want to keep your elbows kind of nice and wide on this one as well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh. All right, round 2 is done here, team. We are halfway through. Coming up on round 3. 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome work, team. Stay with me now. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. And one final round here, team. Then we will take a break in 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Stay with me. 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Awesome job, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we will move on to the next one, okay? Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. All right. Moving on here, team. We are back up to our upper bodies. We are going to do something called renegades. I will show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So, again, this is a plank position on the floor. If you need to move up and stand against something, in order to make this simpler, please feel free to do that, okay? So, we're going to get into a plank position on our hands, and you kind of want to keep your hands directly under your shoulder line. So nice and close together, that's going to help with balance. You can either be on your knees or your toes, completely up to you. Again, just keeping that nice straight line from your contact point to the floor to your shoulders, all right? You can also use weights for this if you'd like, holding a weight in each hand just like this. But what we're going to do with our renegades is we're going to drive one elbow behind us at a time, keeping that elbow nice and close to our body, squeezing that shoulder blade behind us once we get that elbow back there, all right? And we're just going to alternate arms each time. 10 seconds here, team. We'll get started with round one. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Give yourself a little half second to a second pause at the top. Awesome job, team. Once we're done, I'll get you to come out of that plank position again. 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, out of that plank position, give your shoulders that rest in between. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep your core nice and tight on this one as well. I want you to try to eliminate any twisting side to side, all right? If you kind of lean over the hand you are balancing on, that's fine. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, round 2 is done. Again, come completely out of that plank position while we rest. 3, 2, 1, and go. This is round 3. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. Keeping those hands nice and close is going to help with balance. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, one final round here, team. One round, and then we are calling it a day, all right? 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep going, team. You got this. 10 more seconds, and then we're done. 5, and 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, that is it, team. We are finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, trying to catch my breath. I always appreciate you being here. Now that we are finished, please remember to check in. You can do that just below the video player here. As well, if you're comfortable with it, I would love to see your sweaty selfie on social media. You can tag me on both Facebook and Instagram at M12 Fitness Liz. All right? Thanks again so much, team, and I will see you for our next workout.